What is going on, and welcome back to my video. Today I'm going to explain my top 10 characters and which ones you should pick. Number 10 on the list, Lifeline. She's more of a beginner character. I picked her as a beginner. Most people do. I've seen a couple other people pick her as a beginner. Because you think, oh, well, she's good at healing. Well, usually when you get better as a character, as a person, at the video game, you want to be able to fight, get more kills. And it's hard to get more kills when you can only defend yourself with a shield when you're reviving somebody. So I suggest staying away from her unless you really love healing people and getting XP from that. Number 9 is Loba. I enjoy her. I bought her. I definitely think there's characters better than her. That's why she's 9th on the list. She could have been a little farther up if she didn't just mark loot as her passive. But when you're in fights, it makes it very easy to grab loot. Like if you're low on health and people kill somebody outside, you throw it on your little black market and you grab away. Makes it very useful in such sticky situations, so I suggest using her. But the only thing I do not like about her is how her wristband thing, every time you go to use it, you toss it, you land, you have to put it back on when you try to get into a fight. So it kind of makes you at a disadvantage when you land, unfortunately. But other than that, she's a very, very good character. Number 8 is Pathfinder. He's overall good. Shows you the next circle. Very fast. He's really tactical, so you can get around the map quick. Overall, really great, solid character, but he's just not as good as the rest on the list. Can't defend himself that well. He's kind of a bigger character. He's like more of a taller one, so he's easier to hit body shots when the recoil pulls up on some people. So 7, Revenant. When you go up to somebody and you shoot them, like say Wraith, and she uses her tactical ability,
Void running,
and she gets rid away, hides behind a rock, and then you peek and you get beamed and you die. Revenant blocks all that out, throws down his tactical or whatever it is, and just gets rid of all the special abilities. Makes it very helpful in a fight to make them at a disadvantage when you were at the start. It's also his totem. His totem's really nice. It gives you a second chance, which most players barely get that. So I suggest using him. He's a little harder of a character to play. So number 6, Bangalore. If you run up to somebody, get in a sticky situation, you have her smoke screen to get out of. You can also revive somebody with that smoke screen. If you get in a sticky situation under a building, and the guy's on top of the building, they're ready to shoot you, just toss that thing down right in between, right on top of the building, and boom. It blows them all up. But then there's also her passive ability, which is very useful. When you get shot at, you can just run faster. I mean, it just kind of comes with the character. It's kind of like a perk. It's very helpful though, because when you're getting shot at, you turn on the smoke screen, they shoot through the smoke, and then you just like running away. You're gone. So, number 5, Caustic. Say you get inside a building, somebody tosses a bunch of grenades in there, you get stuck in there, they're covering all the doors, you're low health. You throw a bunch of his traps. His traps are very, very useful if you're a camper, slower player. You just toss them all down and you're safe. Also, his special ability is a big gas bomb. I've never wanted to have a gas mask so much until I met him. You can throw down 6 gas traps at a time, plus his gas bomb, which makes it unbeatable inside a building. He's very, very annoying player, so if you're very toxic and like to camp, slower player, I'd use Caustic. Number 4, Bloodhound. You're always at a disadvantage because you don't know where that person is. They may have Bloodhound, they may know who you are. You can see tracks with Bloodhound, you can see the people with Bloodhound, you can do everything that a dog could do basically with Bloodhound and more. Very effective to finding out where everybody else is when you're in a fight, because it gives you the upper hand knowing when someone's gonna walk around the corner because you detected them. So if I was you, using Bloodhound would be a very good person on your team. I think your teammates would really love that, so go ahead and just plop him right on your team. Number 3, Mirage. My buddy uses Mirage. He's really good with him. He's really easy to use. So if you're a beginner, I suggest buying him, because decoys make it very easy to get out of situations that you don't want to be in. Knowing that you can disguise and trick players to thinking that you're that person, and then as soon as they shoot that, they know you know where they are, so you have the upper hand anytime with Mirage. Number 2, Gibraltar. One-on-one god, as you'd say. Has an arm shield, protects him. Most people shoot right in the middle of the body, the chest. That protects his chest, the arm shield. Very effective. It also takes 15% less damage on top of that arm shield. Makes him very, very hard to kill. I don't know if you ever shot somebody with a shield and 15% less damage, but kinda sucks. He also puts down a shield. A real bubble shield. Tosses it down, puts up this big shield that you can revive in. You heal faster in it, so it makes it very useful. If someone's just rushing right into you, you heal up quick, and then you can plop out the side, shoot them, plop back in. It's just very effective compared to, say, Bangalore's. If you were a smoke screen, they can still shoot through it if they had thermal or something. But with him, you just plop down the shield, and then you can plop down your little strike, and you don't even take any damage from it. That's what makes his shield nice with his strike. Number 1, Wraith. If you ever get in a fight, and you shoot at somebody, and there's 3 of them, and you're really low at this point, you just plop your little phase. You can't take any damage. You can climb things, you can do everything you could do before, except shoot, but you're basically invincible. And it's hard for people to see you too, so you can get away very easily. Go and block a door, get on top of a building, go heal. Being that, there's also the portal. You place that portal, say you want to place it over there behind cover, and then you run over here behind this cover. You plop it right here.
I set the portal.
Then you go back through. You fight right there. Say you're fighting this weirdo kid. You shoot him, and then you plop to the portal. You go behind the portal, and the person plops through the other way, and you shoot at him. It's very helpful. And even if you're on top of that building up there, and you jump down to here, and then you place the portal from there to here, I mean, you can get up and down instantly. I don't know, you can get instant high ground with your friends being up there, so you're always safe. You don't have to take the zip line. And if somebody comes up, you don't, because you can hear them coming through the portal. She does take 15% more damage, so it's unfortunate. But she also has the smallest hitbox, which makes her hard to hit. Very good for an aggressive type player. Very easy to use. She's very beginner type, seeing as how it's not very hard to use the portal or the phase. So I really suggest using her. So I've categorized all the players, all the characters, as you say. Supports, offense, and defense. Starting off with supports, you got Lifeline, Bloodhound, Loba, Watson, and Crypto. 5 of the best support characters, as you can tell. Lifeline. She's really good. She heals people fast. She also heals faster, puts down her drone. She's really good at support. You got Bloodhound. Shows them where the enemies are. He helps track people, so he kind of helps get more kills in that perspective of it. Loba. Helps you gain loot, helps you get meds, better weapons from a distance so you don't have to attack. Watson puts down her shields, like her little electric fences. She also has the thing that recharges your shields. And Crypto puts down a drone and can also EMP people and show you where the people are when you go to attack. So he's very, very, very helpful. Offense. Wraith, Revenant, Mirage, Octane, Bangalore, Pathfinder. 6. Wraith. Very good getting away, getting in situations. She can also help with the portal to get into them. Revenant. Throws down his thing, takes away their abilities so he can fight them easier. He also puts down his death totem so they can attack, get revived basically, and then attack again. Mirage. Mirage walks in, puts down his decoys, and just starts spraying, gets the kills. It's It's easy as that. And if someone does shoot his things, he knows where they are when he's healing. So when he comes back in, destroys them. Octane sprints in as fast as he can, melts the people, and gets out before the third party comes. As simple as it is. Bangalore, very good using your smoke screen. When you walk into a situation, you use your smoke screen, you shoot it, you can see people inside of it, and then when you walk out of it to get away. She's just very good at getting in and out of sticky situations. But she also has her launcher that shoots little direct missiles in the air, and then they land on the person. It's just easy kills if they're in the smoke screen or on top of buildings. And then Pathfinder swings into action, swings out of action, makes zip lines to grapple into circle, or he can kind of be put in the support because he can help everybody get around the map, but he can get into battles easier. Defense: Caustic, Gibraltar, and Watson. Caustic has his toxic things, his little
I control death.
these things, the gas traps. Very, very helpful when you're inside a building. If you're just sitting there, people walk through the door, or they can block doors, which makes it very helpful to sit in buildings to camp. There's also the gas, like, ultimate, which you throw that down, it just covers a big area in gas, which is very helpful when you're inside a building, or out in the middle of the open, you can toss it down, but she doesn't get hurt by it, but the other person takes 5 damage a tick, which is very, very helpful. Gibraltar. When you go into a battle, Gibraltar puts down his shield. He can revive faster inside that shield, put down his... He could be an offense, but I think he's more of a defender and helpful person. So his shield just makes him an overall really good player. And then Watson. Last, man maybe least, but she throws down her little electric fences when you're inside a building, very safe, and she also helps with putting down the shield to make it at a better battle, more of a fair battle. If someone beams you and you walk inside a building, you put down her electric fences, and then you put down her little shield. So if you guys are a support, offense, or defense, I suggest choosing between those. You have to pick your own preference, so play style is what it comes down to. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated. Peace out.